Hi there. It's nice to meet you. You're here for the 1 o'clock wine tasting appointment, right? Well, thank you so much for choosing the Black Cat Winery. I'm really excited to show you the wine selections that we have. But first things first, can I just check your ID? It's just a really quick formality thing. Thank you. 19. Okay, perfect. Thank you so much. Just needed to see that to verify your age. I guess I'll start by offering you anything to eat. We have a couple different charcuterie board options. I know it's just you, so they come in smaller sizes as well, but basically we have our typical charcuterie board that has just different types of cheeses, crackers, little breads. I think it comes with prosciutto and pepperoni, or salami, I mean. And then we also have a dessert charcuterie that's more fruits. We've got apples, strawberries, and blueberries on that one, along with a Nutella type dip, and also bread and cheese as well, though a lot less cheese on that one. Can I interest you in either of those? No, you're good. Okay. Well, so I know we had you fill out a little survey on what your preferred types of wine are. So we have curated that to match what you've told us. So we've got some really good selections here for you today. So your favorite type of wine is sweet whites, correct? Okay, perfect. So we did, the majority of our selections are sweet whites. We did include a couple sweet reds, and then there's one dessert wine that we've included as well. It's more of a port. So we'll go through those today if that sounds good. In total, we have 4 sweet whites, 2 sweet reds, and then the port if you're interested at the end. Perfect. All right, so we'll go through this brand first. So this is one of our moscatos. This brand, the Akiyoshi, is a brand that we work a lot with. You'll see we've got 3 of this brand for you today, and then 3 of sweet selections as well. So this Moscato is 2020 Moscato from Clarksburg, California. So I'll just go ahead. Oh, and here's just a glass of water for you if you'd like to reset your palate in between tastings. And this will be your wine glass. And if you don't mind, I will be pouring a glass for myself too, so you won't be drinking alone. Here you go, if you'd like to. Here's yours. What do you think? You like it? It is a very good Moscato. It's not too sweet. I've tried some very sweet Moscatos. I like them. I share your taste in wine. The white sweet wines are my favorite as well. But yeah, this is a very good, even, sort of right in the middle for sweetness type of Moscato. Well, great. I'm glad to hear it. And at the end, we do sell, of course, bottles of these to take home. So if there are any that you are interested in actually purchasing, just let me know, and we'll set you up with some bottles to take home. So keeping with that brand, we have the Akiyoshi Sugar Cube Blanc. So you can see the label. This one has sugar cubes on it. Sweet white wine, also 2020, and also from California. Let's see if it says where. Just says California. So this says, introducing a new wine blend, Sugar Cube. The concept is to create lush, sweet-styled wines, utilizing blends with that complement a hint of natural residual sugar. The perfect sweetness works in harmony with the seamless, acid and rich, extra active palate to create a wine where each element plays well together and completes the cubic picture. Okay, you ready to try it? And take your time. Ready? Take your glass. Here you go. What do you think about that one compared to the Moscato? It is sweeter. I agree. And it's almost got a little bit of a bite at the end. I really like it myself. These are, I should mention, these are our newer wines, so we've tried them when they came in, but they're definitely more newer to our selection, so definitely enjoying tasting them again. So while you're finishing your glass of wine, would you like to continue with the Akiyoshi brand? Our third Akiyoshi is a red. So we can continue, or we can keep with the whites. We've got 2 sweet selection whites. And then our 2 reds, one is Akiyoshi and one is sweet selections. You'd like to keep with the whites for now. No problem. We'll go to the sweet selections next. Okay. Are you ready? The next one we'll do so this is our sweet selections. This one is a 2020 Muscat canelli from Calaveras County, which I believe is in California, but I'm not sure. I do believe we get most of our wines from California, so that would make sense. Alright. Take your glass. Here you go. Initial thoughts? It is good. I agree. It's less sweet than the other two, but it's definitely got a very even flavor profile. It's almost a little bit fruity. So, what's been your favorite so far? The Moscato. I think I'd agree, although I did really like the sugar cube of the Akiyoshi. So, are you from around here or are you visiting? Oh, okay. You just moved here. That's exciting. Well, if you do enjoy this wine tasting, we do get different selections every few months. So definitely check our website and see when our new shipment comes in and book yourself another wine tasting. We do also do groups as well, bigger parties. We also have, especially with Valentine's Day right around the corner, we do couples tastings as well. We also have a lot of moms and daughters that come in, sisters, groups of friends. Yeah, it's a great little activity. Okay. Move on to our last white. This is our Sweet Selections 2020 Sweet Symphony. So this one says, I'm pleased to introduce to you my Sweet Selections range, a collection specifically made for those wine lovers looking for a sweet, fruit-driven style to complement any occasion. My Sweet Symphony is the ultimate crowd-pleasing white wine teeming with aromas of honeysuckle and star jasmine with tropical flavors of peach, pineapple, and a tiny hint of ginger. So we do, you seem to have noticed, work with smaller wineries, so these aren't ones that you'll be able to find in stores, grocery stores, or liquor stores. Hence why the blends and the names of the wines are a little bit unfamiliar. Here you go. What do you think? This one is your favorite. I think it's mine too. I can definitely taste the fruity flavors that it mentions. Yeah, that one's delicious. So, our next two are our two sweet reds that we have in stock right now, or at least a part of our seasonal rotation. And it is the Akiyoshi Sugar Cube Rouge and the Sweet Selections Sweet Red Wine. Do you have a preference on which brand you'd like to go with for the reds? The Akiyoshi. Okay. So, this is what it looks like. The Sugar Cube Rouge Sweet Red Wine from California, of course. I'll read the back to you again since this is a different type of blend. So, it looks like this actually mainly just goes over the sugar cube blend that was on the whites, although this one is a red, so the flavor will be slightly darker. And this has a quote that says, "Because no matter how tough the world becomes, you must never run out of sweetness." So our reds do look like they've got corks in them, so I've got my bottle opener. So what made you want to move here? Okay. All right. So here we go. All right, here we go. Here's yours. Yeah, so as you can tell from the aromas that the flavor is going to be much darker, almost a little nutty, but it should be just as sweet as the other sugar cube. What do you think? I agree, there is a little bit of a kick right at the end, just like with the other one. So, do you like it? I know it's a little bit off of your, you said you weren't really much into reds, but I thought since these were sweeter that it might be worth giving it a try. What do you think? Yeah, you like them? Okay, great. Go ahead and put the cork back in this one. Okay. So our last red is the Sweet Selections sweet red wine with natural berry flavors. I'll read this to you as well. So I'm pleased to introduce my Sweet Selections range, specifically made, I already read that part, for the other one. So this one has natural cherry, raspberry, strawberry, and plum flavors blended with wine to bring out the juiciest qualities possible. Best enjoyed when served nice and chilled, which we have chilled the bottle, obviously, before. Ooh. It smells like a fruit roll-up. What's that? Oh, you're right. It smells more like Gushers than a fruit roll-up. What do you think? I think that it's my favorite too. That's really, really good. How does it compare to the others, do you think? It's your new favorite as well. It has all the sweetness that the others were lacking, if you like really, really sweet wines. And it's also almost, but not quite, sparkling. It reminds me actually a lot of like sparkling grape juice, but I do get the notes of strawberry and plum instead of grape, or in addition to grape. Yeah, so this one is definitely my new favorite. I don't know that I've tried this one actually. I know that we were supposed to try all of them when we got the batch, so it might have gotten skipped. What's that? You'd like to buy a bottle of that for sure? Okay, I'll set that one aside, alright? That way we remember. Okay. So that is the end of the general 6 wine tasting. However, I do have the bottle of dessert port wine if you are interested in trying just a little bit. Okay, we'll do that. So, I didn't really show this one to you, or read it at all. That's okay, because there's nothing on the back of it anyway. Alright, you ready? We'll just do a little of this one, because this one, these types of wines tend to have a really rich, dark flavor. So they are a dessert wine, so they'll be a little bit sweeter, but just because it's very rich and dark, I only give you a little bit, but here you go. I almost get notes of chocolate, but it also has almost a spicy finish. What do you think? You like it? It is pretty good. Definitely recommend just a little bit after dinner with your dessert, or as your dessert, I guess. But I usually like to have my wine and my dessert. That's very good. It has almost floral notes too. So, yeah. So as you finish that, just kind of want to get a sense of which wines you were thinking that you might like to purchase, so I can start ringing those up for you. Yeah, I will, as you're finishing up, no rush at all. I'll just go in the back and grab fresh bottles of all those that you wanted, and then we'll just ring you up at the front over there, okay? So which ones did you like? Obviously the sweet selections, the sweet red wine with berry flavors. Did you want any others? You did want that port. Oh, okay. Just need to put the cork back in that one. Alright. So we'll grab that one. Are there any others? You did want the Akiyoshi moscato. Okay, no problem. And then you wanted you've forgotten which one. That's okay. Yeah, so the last wine, the last white that I think you tried was the Sweet Symphony of the Sweet Selections brand. Is that right? This one? This one was the one with peach, pineapple, and ginger. Does that sound okay? So we'll do that. So I will go in the back and get you the Akiyoshi Moscato, the Sweet Selections Sweet Symphony, the Sweet Selections Sweet Red Wine, very original names, and the port as well. Does that sound okay? So you just take your time finishing that up, and I will just go in the back and grab those really quick for you. I'll meet you if you look just over in that corner. That's where our cash register is. So I'll meet you over there with your wine whenever you're ready. And thank you so much for coming in today. This was a lot of fun, and I hope to see you again soon.